This is Alicia Lee Jaru, SA22033, and I will be the moderator later. So I'm going to talk about the incidents where we choose is BP Texas City Refinery. This incident happened on March 23rd, 2005. In this incident, there's killing 15 people and injuring 180 people after the blowdown drum of the isomerization unit overflow, which loss of contaminant of hydrocarbons, and a heat source ignited the ensuing vapor, resulting in an explosion and subsequent pool fire. We are here to choose this incident as our case study, as we have found out that these incidents happen as corrosion played a role in it. The refinery had a history of maintenance issues, including corrosion in various equipment. In this case, certain critical equipment such as the isomerization unit and its associated components were not adequately maintained, leading to degraded condition. Thus, this has contributed to unsafe condition and the eventual explosion. Furthermore, corrosion affects the functionality of instrumentation and control system by damaging wiring, sensors, and other critical components. Such degradation leads to inaccurate readings and being unaware of the true condition within the unit. Therefore, this explosion was not able to be avoided, although staff and operator were working and on duty at that time. Now, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Fatima Shazina binti Masnai and my ID is SA22063.
Thank you, Avi. So, may I know what type of corrosion that's in this incident?
Of course. So, it's actually there are many types of corrosion such as uniform or general attack corrosion, galvanic or two-metal corrosion, pitting corrosion, crevice corrosions, intergranular corrosion, stress corrosion, erosion corrosion, and sediation corrosion, and lastly, fretting corrosion and selective bleaching. For this incident that happened in Texas, there are more than one type of corrosion that happen. One of them is uniform corrosion, which is uniform or known as general reaction, proceeds uniformly on the entire surface and material loss over a large surface area. The cause of it is exposure to corrosive environments, and the impact is weakening of metal structures, and which is leading to potential failures. Then, the type of corrosion that happens in the refineries is galvanic corrosion, which is galvanic corrosion occurs when two different metals are electrically connected in a corrosive electrolyte. The cause of this corrosion is electrochemical reactions between these similar metals. Electrochemical reactions lead to corrosion of metal. The impact of this corrosion is accelerated corrosions of the more anodic metal. Zinc coatings on steel protects steel, as zinc is anodic to steel and corrodes. Large scatter areas, too small areas should be avoided in these cases. Next, the corrosion that happened in the Texas refineries is stress corrosion cracking, which is cracking due to combined effects of tensile stress and corrosive environment. The cause of this corrosion is stress, residual or applied, in combination with a specific corrosive environment. Only a certain combination of alloy and environment causes this type of corrosion. And the impact of this corrosion is sudden and catastrophic failures, often without significant material loss. Crack initiates at peak or other discontinuity. Crack propagates perpendicular to stress, and the crack growth stops if either stress or corrosive environment is removed.
Yes. Okay, so this will be our next panel. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
Okay, so hi, my name is Korangge and my ID is SA22022. And yeah, I will be one of the panel for this forum.
Thank you, Ko. Would you like to introduce more about the other factors for these incidents?
Okay, so for just now, the other panel, I will mention that one of the factors cause this incident happen is corrosion, but corrosion is not, its main factors, but there are also other factors that contribute to the happen of the explosion. Okay, so an independent blue ribbon panel led by James Becker identified the numerous technical and organizational failings at the refinery and within the corporate BP. So one of the factors will be the human error because of poor execution of unique startup procedure and lead to overfilling of a blown down stack with liquid raffinate. And the problem was not identified early because one of the supervisor, he came lately into his shift and just missed out the best time to identify the problems. Here also mentioned about the technical failures. So the explosion was caused by the overfilling raffinate splitter tower and a blown down ground releasing the hot hydrocarbons. And the hydrocarbons originated from the liquid overflow from a blown down stack following the operation of the raffinate splitter. Overpressure protection system is caused by the overflowing and overheating of the tower contents, and so it will lead to the flow outside of the hydrocarbon. And then because there's a running vehicle around the refinery, and it will cause the explosion happens there. And the severity of the incident was increased by the presence of many people is congregated in and around the temporary trailers, and which were sited close to the process unit also. And that's why we can see there's a lot of people are killed or injured, damaged in this incident. That's all.
Any suggestion to prevent this kind of things happen?
Yeah, so it's actually we have some suggestion for like we don't want this incident happen again and again. So we need to make some things to prevent this incident to happen again. So one of it is operational excellence and training, which is there are two of prevention, which is comprehensive training program, which is we develop and implement comprehensive training programs for all employees, focusing on safety procedures, emergency response, and recognizing unsafe conditions. This includes procedures for evacuation, communication, and coordination with local emergency services. Next is operator competency, which is regularly assess and ensure the competency of operators and other key personnel through certification and ongoing education. Next, like the other suggestion for prevention is maintenance and inspection, which is there are two types, which is regular maintenance, which is establish rigorous maintenance schedules for all equipment to ensure they are in a good working condition and to prevent failures that could lead to accidents. Next, integrity management, which is implement a robust integrity management program to regularly inspect and test critical equipment and infrastructure for wear and tear, corrosion, and other forms of degradation. Last but not least, the method that we can implement for make sure the incident that happen again is safety culture and leadership, which is safety leadership foster a culture or safety from the top down, where leadership prioritize and model safety behavior and decisions, and employee involvement, which is encourage active participation from employees at all levels in safety program and initiative, creating a sense of ownership and responsibility for safety. So that's all for the suggestion for prevention.
I see. I hope this suggestion can will imply in this kind of. There any similar cases that happen in our real life?
Yeah, there's a few similar cases that happened in the past. So one of the similar case will be the Bhopal, India incident, which happened in December of 1984. So it's a tragedy where the corrosion caused the toxic gas, methyl isocyanide, and the pesticide from a pesticide plant to leak into the atmosphere. And it happened during the midnight of that day. So a lot of people did not even notice that incident happened after already a lot of people died. during their sleep. So another one would be the ceremonial pipeline explosion. It happened in 2010, and this incident happened is the pipeline was found to have a severe internal corrosion, and the corrosion weakened the pipeline and leading to the rupture and explosion. And the next one will be Chuya Hoga River fire, and it happened in is the oldest cases among the cases I mentioned, because it happened in 1969. And then the incident happened due to the corrosion of pipes and containers lead to the leak of flammable substance into the river and contributing to the fire. So that's all for the similar cases I mentioned. Thank you.
Thanks for the panel sharing. This is such an interesting sharing from the BP Texas City explosion case study. Through the sharing, we can know that we cannot underestimate the power of corrosion, as it could be harmful to human society and environment. Last but not least, we need to make sure do regular checking and maintenance to ensure our safety. Thank you.